Hello, welcome to the stream. I'm Ghost, if you don't already know who I am, and you can find me at Art Ghosts in the links below the YouTube comment, or following Art Ghosts on Blue Sky, Patreon, Coffee, Tumblr, YouTube, and Twitch. Tumblr, it's actually Art Ghost without the S, but you know, can't get them all. So today, the last few weeks, I haven't been streaming for games. But today, I'm going to be doing a... Oops, where'd the music go? A playthrough of Caves of Qud. Or Qud. Qud? And let me get my YouTube chat open here. There we go. And let's go to the live scene. Let's see what we're playing. Let's see what the main screen looks like. So we've got Caves of Qud. I know very little about this game. In fact, pulled up the site. It's been on my wish list for a while. It's a science fantasy RPG and roguelike epic. It's set in a far future that is deeply simulated, richly cultured, and rife with sentient plants. Come inhabit an exotic world and chisel through a layer cake of thousands-year-old civilizations. Play the role of a mutant from a salt-spangled jungles of Qud, or play as a Truekin, descendant from one of the few remaining ecodomes. The toxic Arboreta, the ice sheath arcology, or the crustal mortars, and then it's all got different names. You can do anything you can imagine. Dig a tunnel anywhere in the world, purchase a rare book from an albino ape mare, contract a fungal infection and grow glowing mushrooms on your hands, charm a goat into joining you, then give him a chainmail and a shotgun to equip, clone yourself, mind control the clone, hack off your own limbs, then eat them for sustenance. So, it weaves a handwritten narrative through rich physical, social, and historical simulations. The result is a hybrid, handcrafted, and procedurally generated world where you can do just about anything. So there's a bunch of mutations you can give yourself, procedurally generated regions with some familiar locations. You can dig through everything, hack the limbs off of monsters, allegiances with 60 factions, learn the lore, and of course you can die. So I'm excited to jump into this. It's the kind of game that I think I would be interested in. I jumped in just to look at the character creation, and then I jumped out because I was like, ooh, I'm gonna stream this. So that's what is gonna happen. Let me adjust my camera there. Let's get a new game going. Let's do tutorial. Okay, tutorial guide. Welcome to the Caves of Qud tutorial. We'll just be scratching the surface here, learning enough of the basics to help you get your footing. You'll play as a mutated human or Truekin. For the tutorial, we're picking mutated human. Moderate starting attributes, minus 600 reputation with the cutest Templar. Character creation is a deep and sometimes long process. We included some of the preset builds to help you get started. After the tutorial, you can try another build or make a character from scratch, the recommended way, once you get your footing. For now, pick the Marshtar, which is a charge-based melee fighter. Whoops. Ability to freeze enemies, highly maneuverable, and most survivable starting build. So we also have some highly survivable builds, a medium survivable, challenging, and another challenging one. And they all do different things, as you can see here. Strengths. Or attributes. 22 is strength, 18 agility, 18 toughness, 14 intelligence, 16 willpower, and 16 ego. Let me turn the music down just a touch. Mutated humanoid, freezing ray, multiple legs, amphibious, and teleportation. Okay. Random. What name? Tutor. For tutorial. Why not? Okay, so we got our name. We can choose this one location. Sunken Canvasari. You arrive at the outskirts of Qud. And now we generate the world. You embark for the Caves of Qud. On the 30th of Kisux, you scuttle down a dark shaft at the edge of a sunken trade path and arrive at a caravanserai. It's a powdered in salt and dust from across the ribbon of time. So this is the main gameplay stage. I'm zooming in and out with my mouse wheel. At the top of your screen are your attributes. All these. We've got our HP and experience points. On the right are the action buttons. These things up here, I imagine. Minimap and the message log. At the bottom is your ability hotbar. Let's explore this cave we found ourselves in. Looks like there's a chest over at the end of the room. Let's walk over to it. You can click the squares you want to move to, or use the arrow keys or your numpad. With the arrow keys, you can press shift arrow keys to move diagonally. Okay. I'm gonna use the arrow keys because I think everything stays paused until you move, as far as I understand it. You can click to move, but if you click too far away, you're just gonna, a lot of time's gonna pass and you could be kind of screwed. You can interact with objects you're next to. Open the chest, press space. Okay. So light source, a torch. When it's nighttime or when you're underground, you need a torch equipped to see. Select it. Let's take it. Equip manual. Oh, equipped auto. It's highlighted for the tutorial, of course. So let's equip the dagger too. So it's under the category melee weapons. Bronze dagger, 1d21. Maybe? 1d2 is probably what it is. Yeah, 1d2. Let's explore further into the cave. Well, let's see what's over here. I don't need to store an item. No. Rubble, clay oven, folding chair, mannequin. I don't need that. What's this? You collect 4 you pass by a hookah. You collect 4 drams of fresh water from the hookah here in your water skin. Nice. Glass bottle. Glass bottle, 2 drams of cider. Collect. Okay. Fill. Okay. So I have 2 water skins. With water and cider. It. You take a glass bottle. Cool. So let's explore further into the cave. Walk down the passage. What's that? Some sort of creature. Let's take a closer look at it. Press L or right-click the snap jaw. L. The look view lets you look around and investigate your surroundings. Move your cursor to the snapjaw. I'll just right click in the future. Snapjaw scavenger. Hostile, average. This is the description of the creature along with some details about them. Tussocks of fur, dressed skin, stretched over top muscle. Upright, she stands, but she looks ready to drop onto fours. Her snout snarls and her ears twitch. She barks, and her hyena tribeskin answer. Let's get ready for a fight, because it's hostile. Physical features: bite. Swarmer. This creature receives +1 hit in melee and penetration rolls for each other hostile swarmer beyond the first who is in another square adjacent to her target. All actions are turn-based, meaning you take a turn, then the other creatures take a turn. For the most part, creatures won't act until you do. If you ever get panicked, just slow down and consider your next move. There is no rush. Let's take a step toward the Snapjaw. Bump attacking by moving into its square. You killed the Snapjaw and earned some experience. It looks like they dropped a piece of equipment too. Press Control Space, then choose the direction, or press right click. Leather armor. This time, get it instead of equipping it. Let's take a look at the equipment screen. Pressing E to get to equipment. So this is your equipment and inventory screen. Equipped items on the left, inventory on the right. Let's look at the leather armor you picked up. It has a 2 diamond value and a dodge value of 0. Both will help you avoid damage. Let's equip it. You can also equip items by dragging them from the inventory into their equipment slots. Feel free to explore them later. 8 torches, very nice. Beef jerky. Keep moving down the passage. What's in here? What did I pick up? I took a clay jug. Inventory. I don't need it. What is this? A set of bones? I took the bones. I'll take the bones. Ooh, another creature. Let's take a look at it more closely. Let me put the volume up just a touch. When you come across something new, it's always a good idea to inspect it. Right, click the bear. Let's take a look. It is hostile and tough. The grizzly bear is huge and wild. She has devoured the infant child. The infant child is unaware she has been eaten by the bear. Bite, claw, and claw. Badly wounded. Oh, it's a wounded bear. The bear. Excuse me. Bear's wounded, but it's tough. This will be a harder fight. Show effects. Target. You can wait a turn for the bear to approach. That way it won't be in range to attack when it takes its turn. Press number 5 or click on your character to pass a turn. Bump attack the bear. You missed. Then the bear attacked and missed. Attack again. Oh my god. This time you hit, but you failed to penetrate the bear's armor. Then the bear hit you and did penetrate your armor. You took 4 damage. Let's try using an ability. You can click the button or hit the hotkey 1. Sprinting doubles your move speed but ends if you make an attack. Let's sprint down the corridor to put some distance between us and the bear. Okay. Sprinting doubles your move speed, but ends if you make an attack. I'm gonna move back into here. Every character has a sprint, but most of your abilities are determined by traits like your mutations. You have a freezing ray, so you can shoot frost out of your hands. Select it. Ooh. The bear is dead. Looks like it dropped something too. But first, let's use this opportunity to heal. How do I do that? No. Odd trinket. Examine. A chem cell? Can be used later to power other artifacts you find. So let's keep going. So we already went in there. Picked up the bones. Nod water vine? Okay. Large boulder. The whole world is a series of contiguous maps. Our passage continues off screen. Let's follow it and walk north. Interesting. Ooh, looks like there's some sort of battle to the north. Let's grab the gear that was left behind. Whoa. Take a look at your tutorial inventory. Hover over or press Alt. Hover. The battle axe has better penetration and deals more damage than your dagger. Yeah, it does 1d2 plus 1. Equip the battle axe since it's better than your dagger. There we go. I got some big water skins. Sometimes squares have multiple items in them. To see everything in a space, press Control Space and then choose the direction, or press Control right click. Okay. Ew, human corpse. Eat? Let's look. The forces of slaughter have rearranged parts of the body. You ponder how rearrangement means something different in each of its contexts. Pieces of a game board, favored courtiers in a king's hall, and parts of a body. Butcher corpses. What am I doing? I'm trying to get out of here. I selected it, but now I don't know how to deselect it. Press Control. Oh, okay. Here we go. That's what it wanted me to do. So we have whoever this was, they had some books. All books can be read in-game. Books with white titles are generated and usually contain nonsense, but the nonsense can occasionally be useful. Books with gold titles are more valuable. They are handwritten by in-world beings and contain interesting takes on the world. Get the books. Pure Reason Direction. Water skin. We'll get that too. How long would you like to sleep? Let's... is there anything? staircase. It's over here. Some flowers. You note this piece of information in the Sultan History's Reshef section of your journal. The Shrine to Reshef, Ghost in Cerulean. The shrine depicts a significant event from the life of an ancient Sultan Reshef. After conferring with the mysterious strangers, Reshef convinced them to help him find a harborage for the purpose of receiving visitors from across the clustered cosmos. They named it the Starfarer's Quay. Let's pray. A clay pitcher. Collect liquid. Let's collect liquid. Bizarre contraption. You make some progress understanding the bizarre contraption. It has 254 grams of brackish water sealed. You're puzzled by the bizarre contraption. Salmon. It's a hydraulic turbine. Ooh. Let's see. You identify the bizarre contraption as a fusion pumping station. I can't do anything with it, I guess. You pour fresh water from your water skin over yourself? Strange tubes. Hydraulic pipe. Salty blood? It's you. Okay. Hi, Mimi. I'm playing Caves of Qud right now. I'm a marsh car. I've got like 4 legs and stuff. So I found a staircase. Click this button or press minus. Let's go up the stairs. Yes. We're on the surface now. We can walk the whole world this way, or we can access the world map to fast travel. But first, you just became hungry. You need to eat. Let's make camp. How about next to that beetle over there? Okay, let's make camp. Make camp. There we go. Fire breathes its warmth on your bones. Let's whip up a meal. You gather some fixings. A smidgen of crock meat, a giant dragonfly's right mid-leg, a dram of water, and a nip of proclaimed cardamom. Toss them in a pot and stir. And you eat the meal. Tastes good. Let's not be rude. Talk to the beetle. Let's begin trading. Clockwork beetle and a pariah to its people. The beetle's inventory is on the left and yours is on the right. It has some witchwood bark. It's useful. It heals you when you eat it. Let's trade for it. Let's trade the dagger. You'll have to pony up 33 drams of fresh water to even up the trade. Agreed? No. Let's do bones. No, you don't want bones. What else do you want? I've got jerky. I got this book. Yeah, let's get you that water. That was all my water. Ooh. I just have cider and wine now. Oh boy. Okay. Live and drink. Now to go to the world map. Try ascending again. Oh. Look around here just like on a local map. Where am I? Down here. You'll be able to explore the world freely after the tutorial. For now, let's visit Joppa. You passed Joppa, so let's go here. Joppa is a village. Everything you learned in the cave applies here too. Villages are like caves with very high roofs. Let's see. Oh my god, everybody's talking about heights of their characters in the group chat. Okay, let's go back to this. So you can see a list of points of interest by clicking this button or pressing backspace. Tesiphus, Mehmet, Tam, Warden Watervine Farmer, and Mechanimist Convert. This will grow as you explore more on the map. You pass by Joppa, the Shallows. The Waterviner Farmer and Mechanimist Convert yells, "Who ventures into the Great Salt Desert and nearer to the 6-day stilt?" Who's this guy? Watervine Farmer? Let's trade. I don't have anything to trade. Is there work around here? Talk to Argive in his workshop to the west, or Mehmet by the Watervine patch to the northeast. I think you have more to ask. Do you have any work that needs doing? Live and drink. Oh, and that'll automatically take you there. That's handy. Go to which point of interest? Play oven. Go back to this. Tesiphus. Talk to Growlin. Let's trade. Nothing to trade. I'm looking for work. Oh wait, Argive. Who's this? Oh, another Watervine Farmer. Water hand? I live and drink traveler, Mehmet. Oh, I should have talked to Mehmet. Okay. I'm called Tutor. I'm in search of work. Why can't I click? Or escape? Oops. It wants me to click something, but now I can't. Please hold. That's kind of annoying. Well, I'm gonna close that out. Let's try this again. Okay. Are you loading? Oh no, I'm back here. Why is this so large now? Nearby objects. What did I just click? Okay. Wait. Character sheet. Okay. Let's equip that. Let's equip that. Let's get through this again. Man, sorry about that. Look at this creature. It's hostile. Look at it. Target it. And I killed it. Let's get that. Let's look at our equipment. Put it on. Oh shit. I keep forgetting clicking is gonna take me other places. Let's look at the creature. Badly wounded. It's a bear, but it's hostile and tough. Bump attack the bear. Oh boy. Okay, now I got my freeze ray. And the bear is dead. I to investigate the odd trinket. Okay. So we got the chem cell. Whatever we do with that, I don't know yet. Oh yeah, there was stuff down here. Oh, empty hookah. No. I keep clicking instead of... Let's... Glass bottle. Get. Okay, let's go down here. Play jug. Empty. That's empty. I picked up those bones. Puddle of blood. Should we collect the liquid? This axe is better. Control right click. Okay, so we got aphorisms about birds and Beast Hunter calls himself Danis Gold. Tab take all. Okay. Or we can go over here. Corroded circuit board. Oops. Is our contraption broken? Oh no. This time I broke it. How much weight am I holding? 207 out of 349. Probably not great. Pray. Look. This is Shrine to Polythrimasp, the Azure Scroll. The shrine depicts a significant event from the life of an ancient Sultan Polythraps. Sometime after 4767 BR, after several tumultuous years, Polythrimasp's counselor suggested she step down. Instead, she murdered one by writing him out of the annals of history. Okay. No effects. Okay, and we're on the surface again. Let's make camp right here. Whip up a meal. Eat the meal, tastes good. Let's talk to the beetle. Let's trade, friend. Hey, live and drink. Let's go to the world map. Wow. Salt marsh. Okay. So there's a village to the north called Joppa. Let's go there. Whoops. Joppa, where are you? And then we've got our interest points here. Choose Mehmet. Quetzal, that's all for the tutorial, friend. We just scratched the very tip of the surface. Quests, secrets, leveling up, physics, reputation, limbs, we leave that up to you to discover. Ready to continue the journey on your own, but don't hesitate to play the tutorial again if you need a refresher. Live and drink. I'm called Tutamar. Can you tell me about your village? Water vine farm in the lap of the marsh. You've sucked the moisture out. Oh, vine wafer, yeah? We tend that plant here. Wind off the great desert, cools a touch and gives up moisture. Just enough. The tongue can taste 100 kinds of wind, you know. Anyway, that's where my wandering mind goes. More is about Joppa as I speak to our elder friend Iridad of Northwest, the path. In search of work. I have it then. Something is eating our water vine round Beetle Moon. Q-Run sends it Says that he saw a creature spider-like slinking in the brine, but no cave spider would dare go near the warden's stomps. Tasted a bit of red fleck in the pool, shale, like we find in soil by red rock. I'll do as you ask. Hike there, will you? The red rock, just about 2 parasangs north of Joppa. Kill the vermin and bring one's corpse back for seeing what it is. Elder will take care to pay you after, Waterhand. Sure. Okay. Building zone. This is just out into the wilderness. I'm supposed to not do that. Fine. The terracotta board has been painted with ochre and ground iron. It means salt thunderies. Tam? Where's Tam? Tam. Dromad merchant. Human, we are greeted. What do you desire? I'm Tudamar. Who are you? It is a pleasure to know this human friend, Tudamar. I guess, wait, did I load a difference the first save that I did? Whatever. I'm Tam. Do you live here? Joppa is my home, yes. I walked in Mulgaria, in the caravans of my brethren in Saltback, but upon meeting Elder Irudad, I knew at once to settle down here. You will understand, friend human, if you speak to him. What kind of creature are you? I'm a dromad, human friend. Dare I say Salt Strider. Do you know this? My people have walked the salt for thousands of years, meeting every creature that lives on things from Pale Sea to the marsh of Joppa, and under the hanging hills our tests are drawn. Interesting. I desire nothing. Live and drink. Oh, open the dresser. Hi. Ornate table, glass bottle, he's sleeping. What's this? Shrine to Reshef, the last sultan. At 3 AR, Reshef cleansed the marshlands of the plagues of Gyre and taught Abram to sow water vine along its fertile tracks. So we've noted this piece of information in the Sultan histories for Reshef. In the journal. Let's pray. Where do we want to go? There's a room here. No one else is in the room. Let's close the door. Painted vase. Bed. Book table. Floor cushion. Oh no, you're in here. I didn't mean to look at your stuff. Leave me alone. I'll take the arrows. A star apple tree? Oh no. He didn't like me stealing his stuff. I should have known better. I stole stuff and they killed me. Okay, so I get to make a whole new character. We can play roleplay, which lets you checkpoint at settlements. Okay. Well, I died. New game. Lose your character when you die. Checkpoint at settlements. One chance with a fixed character and world feed. Currently in day 308. Daily. What's daily? Arcanaut, mutated human. I don't want to do that. Let's play roleplay mode. Presets, new character, random, library. Let's do some presets. Mutated human. Marshtar is the most survivable starting build, but we also have highly survivable Star-Eye Esper, Gunwing. Let's do Gunwing. Gunslinger, mutated humanoid that can fly. Beak, heightened quickness, witness, force bubble. Name. This is gonna be Montgomery. I'm playing it as Montgomery. My detective character. Oh, okay, so we can start in a few different places. Joppa. Recommended for new players. Saltmarsh Village. Random village in the Salt Dunes. Random village in the Desert Canyons. Or Hills. Let's do Joppa. We're still new. On the 25th of Simonit, you arrive at the oasis hamlet of Joppa, along the far rim of Magra Yi, the Great Salt Desert. All around you, moisture farmers tend to groves of Verdian water vine. There are huts wrought from rock salt and brine stock. On the horizon, Qud's jungles strangle chrome steeples and rusted archways to the earth. Further beyond, the fabled Spindle rises above the fray and pierces the cloud-ribboned sky. Okay, so we are in Joppa. I'm gonna pause here real quick and take a little break because I've been playing for about 40 minutes or so. It's almost been an hour that I've been sitting at my computer though, so I need to like get up and stretch because my shoulder hurts. But yeah, I'll be right back playing Caves of Qud and having a good time so far. I didn't really go over the options too much. There's a lot of different options. I'm showing advanced options too. But automation. And a lot of accessibility functions, so lots of good stuff. But I will be back in just a little bit. And I am back from my break. It's me, Ghost. We're playing Caves of Qud. And yeah, I stole some stuff from one of the villages and then they killed me, so I had to start over. But it's okay. I'm called Montgomery. Can you tell me more about this village? I'm in search of work. I will do as you ask. Let's trade. Fine way for Shafe. Adds water and thirst-based effects to cooked meals. Ooh. I don't really have anything to trade at the moment. No, I don't want to take it. And be killed again. Warden Yarum. He grunts. Mehmet has bade me travel to Red Rock. Up north? Ain't far. See them baboons? You put one's lights out for me. Who are you? All Yarum. Warden of Joppa. I killed trouble, don't be trouble. What's a warden? Nay, every settlement of Qud keeps a warden. We snuff threats out to peace. Let's trade. Nothing to trade. Who are you? Elder Iridad? Let's chat. Friend? Live and drink. Come in. Come sit and eat the cool shade. Cross a pillow there and welcome Joppa. Welcome to Joppa. You may drink of our fresh water too and quench your thirst. What is this place, Joppa? This? The Oasis Hamlet. Neath the shelf of the world, a million breaths of salt, the wind heaves over the great salt desert Magra Yi. Into the east, the rotting jungles of Qud. Here in the crack between the two, water vine can grow, and we grow it. Friend. Can you tell me about Qud? There. Land slopes up, and is toothed in chrome steeples, ageless things. Looming over the old earth tunnels, pillowed in rotting jungle and fungus groves. Broken against the mounts of the north they are, in the shadow of the spindle. There are people, friends, communities, and friends to no one too. History is thick as the high salt sun, friend, and where the past is ground up like mat's meal, a mix of life sets in. Adventurous ones set off on their own splinter of artifact, both faith, life and death. You sell wares here? Here? Speak to my daughter through the east door for herbs, and sitting Tam on the southeast has all manners of trinkets against his chest of drawers. I'm looking for work. Work. Try our guy, friend, the tinkerer. Always looking for trinkets to wire between. Go through the hut of sheet metal to the southwest. Okay. There's a bedroom in there. Who's this? Nima Ruda? The fates watch you, friend. What wares do you offer? Witchwood for pain, bandages for bleeding, yuckweed and honey for when your guts act up. Cold caps when I can find them. Why not take a look? Where are you from? I grew up right here in Joppa, daughter of the elder and all. Spent some years delving, but gave it up after a few near escapes and nearly deadly wounds. I'm better suited to herbalism anyway, and my father worries less. Will you inherit leadership of Joppa from your father? Fates forfend. I would hardly like to lead a village and run a shop at the same time. Fair enough. Live and drink. Sign. Herbs and tonics. To graveyard and shrine. This is the shrine to Reshef. Nothing to trade. Let's talk to Tam. I'm Montgomery. Who are you? Do you live here? What kind of creature are you? I do not. Raid. Ooh, so much stuff, but I have no water. Where are my... okay. Let's talk to this man. Water vine farmer and mechanist convert. Wanderer, do you venture northwise into the great desert in your 6-day stilt? What is the 6-day stilt? Ah, the great mechanist, temple of glass, the sacred offering well and history in stone relief, peopled by the Argent Fathers and statue and light sculptures, encircled by the Grand Bazaar. I hear there are more people there than numbers in the void, and their chatter makes the sound wholly raw and new to the world. Will you go there and take my bauble? Will you offer it at the well where I cannot? Your bauble? Yes, my neighbor can tire of the tale. I was scything the vine when the first flat of my blade turned something loose from the soil. My heart has stirred before the sight of the chrome, but to free a small splinter myself, to slide a bead to the abacus of beauty? Will you go then and offer my bauble to the well? Well, why can you not go? Friend, I would be a smoldering heap cooked to death by the ray of a dawn glider. I would be a slug-riddled corpse by the rifle of the Isakari. There is no kindness in the great desert and a little more in canyons. I cannot go and live. I'll make the journey. Moon and sun, friend, you have my deep and many-sided thanks. Here, take the trinket now, and if you ever return, let us visit again. Odd trinket. Glorious Shekinah. Let's check artifacts. Odd trinket. Is a bubble level? What? Mark important. Okay. Ammo? Meds? Okay. So where else shall we go? Common mill. Millstone. Circles of limestone, porous and oyster gray with shells of old things, are arranged in vertical slabs and turn against each other to grind fibrous grains into flowers. Examine this. Oh, I don't want to risk it. No. Are they attacking me? I don't want to do that. He attacked me. He died. I didn't want to do that. Hold on. Quit without saving. try that again. Roleplay mode. Reset. Mutated human. Let's try the marsh tar again. For most survivable. Let's just do Parker. That's the name I like to use. Wait, what did I do here? What? Start in Joppa. Okay. So we have Mehmet. To find out what's like eating the water vine. We have the 6 days still to your bauble. Why can you not go? I'll make the journey. And then I want to look at the bauble. Salt mill. Okay, it's not that special, but okay. What can I do with the clay oven? Ah, I can eat. Okay, hold on. Sharp jade eyes are crow-worn to late middle age, and her lips are scarred with gas burns. Climbing over her back and neck are jeweled segments of great spiral tail and stinger, and bead of smoking gut juice gleams on the tip. So she's got a stinger? Okay. Let's chat. Let's go back to Tam here. Dot ink decorates the doula on his long neck in one of thousands of patterns of camel folk. His ears are arrayed with gilded rings, and eyelashes flow down his face like water vine fronds. Across his back, a hump of moistured and healthy fat pushes his center of mass skyward. Okay. She's camel folk. Do you live here? I'm Parker. Who are you? Okay. Areas that we have. Let's go to the shrine. What's in this room? Let's check. Oh, I didn't notice you there. That's because I was ignoring you. No, get out of here. Hold on. I gotta ban this one again. Okay. Excuse me. It's a mushroom cloud of beard hair is powdered with all of the abrasions of trash sea. White lime, red iron, and gold filament, opalescent shavings of the plasticlomerate, chrome joints and pieces of scrap crystal are hooked to pocket linings on his torso. And one of his bushy eyebrows is perpetually cocked, though whether that's a symptom of insatiable curiosity or forehead mutation is unknown. Must you bother me? What are you, some sort of water freak? Pondranide, pilgrim, arcanaut? Make yourself useful and fetch me a knickknack from one of the caves. Then I may reward you. Or can I find a cave? There are caves everywhere, you dolt. Scoop the surface of the marsh or head on east to the rust wells or wander the desert for all I care. I'll return with your knickknack. I did? Journal. Quests. I did find a knickknack. But that's the thing that the guy gave me. I gotta go find a different knickknack. Oh, here's the graveyard. How do you get in the graveyard? Okay. So can we fast travel? Red Rock, Salt Marsh, Joppa. You're lost. Oh, great. Outskirts of Joppa. White Teshin? What is the White Teshin? Locations ruin section of your journal. White Teshin. Right outside of Joppa. Huh. Oh, crap. Let's reload from the checkpoint. Boy. You discover a secluded workshop. Do you want to investigate? Yes. You discover the workshop Nero, legendary haberdasher. You've gained a level. You are now level 2. You gain 5 hit points, 66 skill points, and 1 mutation point. You are now level 3. 4. Wow. Locations, merchant section of my journal. Merchants. Something attacked me. Wire strand. Why not? I'll get that. I took the wire strand. Where am I going? I don't know where I'm going. Blowfish. Okay, I attacked something. You pour fresh water from your water skin over yourself. I'm just grabbing garbage. No. There's nothing in these baskets. Nothing in that chest. Let's get it. Get it. Get it. So, I don't know where I'm going now. Oh, here's another chest. Open. Oh, nothing in there. Oh, stairs down. We're now level 5. Your genome enters an excited state. Would you like to spend 4 mutation points to buy a mutation before rapidly mutating? Ooh. Multiple arms. You confuse nearby enemies. Nice. Mental mirror. You reflect mental attacks back at your attacker. Let's do multiple arms. I also have multiple legs. Rapidly advanced freezing ray. Let's go to my character sheet. Skills. Where's my skill points? Make purpose, wilderness lore, meal preparation, harvestry. What skills do I want to learn? I got a bunch of them. Meal preparation, harvestry. Oh, I don't have enough intelligence. It'll cost 1 attribute point to increase your intelligence by 1. Let's do that. Now we can do this. Are you sure you want to buy cooking and gathering for 100? Yes. And I learned meal preparation. Nice. Be aware of basic tactics. Wayfaring. Okay, we have started learning. Let's travel a little more. Trash monk. Neutral, average. Rust flaked trash from a cross section of eons function as her habit, contoured to her body by a lifetime of wear. Huh. Let's chat. Let's trade. So I do have trash. You want trash, right? Leather cloak. Burnous. Oh, I just gave her that for nothing. Well, you took the trash, so that's great. Let's go to my inventory. What do I have on my body? Furs. 2. -1. I'm not hungry, so I don't need to even worry about that. Oh, why are you attacking me? Eyeless crab. What's it doing? Look, Uh, escape. Ugh. Jeez, that thing almost killed me. Let's look at what I have to heal me with. What are you shooting at me? Why? My friend, I know you must have an eye for fashion if you're here. Let's trade. Oh, it's got some wire strands. I don't have enough body pack. Okay, I am done with this. Thank you, sir. Weird artifact. Let's get that. Let's get their furs. Get their short bow. Watching you, traveler. Why are there so many? Ooh. Plate armor, weird artifact, load effect tube. Take them all. And look at my inventory. Plate armor. Nicked folded metal and of dull azure shaped to the pectoral loons and stitched to an undergarment of padded goat leather. Let's equip that. Here, first we're unequipped. Hulk honey injector. Delivers tonic directly to the bloodstream. Interesting. Weird artifact. Nano pneumatic jackhammer. Odd trinket. A pneumatic tube is driven under a ratchet and through a giant drill head. Granulated air pockets allow for vibrative absorption to create a cascade of pressure, while stabilizing backstraps protect the wielder's contact points from unsafe joggling. Extra penetration versus walls. Stasis grenade. Wow. Okay. So we have found some stuff. Let's get that. Whoops. Okay, collected that. Quilted shawl of fractured microchip. Cold resistance. Very nice. Short bow. What? Okay. Cave spider, hostile. Freezing ray. Did it drop anything? It did not drop anything. Oops. I sure am. Okay. So we're gonna keep going for about 15 more minutes. I've been playing for almost 2 hours, so it's almost time for me to wrap it up for the night. But I've been oh my god. Cave spider, go away. Please go away. Freeze ray. I know my health has dropped low. Oh no. I got a critical hit. Oh. Okay. I actually might wrap it up here because I don't want to like start a whole other game with only 15 minutes to go. But I mean, I might as well, right? Reload from checkpoint. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. So we discovered this place again. Quite a big map. Haven't found any points of interest yet. Nothing there. Nothing there. Range tubes. I'll take them. Let's get my multiple arms again. And let's advance my freezing ray. Let's get back down here. Cave spider refuses to speak to you. Let's do a freeze ray on him. Anything on these tables? No. Open. No. Painted worn burnoose. We could take that. Open that. Open that. Oops, not caps locked on. Leather glow. Let's look at all this. Strange tubes. Examine. Metal folding chair. Okay. Weird artifact. Examine. Stasis grenade. Okay. Small gold fleck tube is the Hulk honey injector. Old shawl. This item is painted with a scene from the life of the ancient Sultan Nahim. Ooh, so you get 50 reputation with Nahimians. Bent metal sheet. Fractured microchip. Okay. Why did I don't want to do that. Let me attack this guy. I'm not doing too hot. Ugh. I got killed by the eyeless crab. Okay, well, this game's hard. And I just suck at it. But I'm having a lot of fun here. Just about time to wrap up, I think. I usually play for just an hour or two, so if I didn't hit the full 2-hour mark, that's fine. Feeling pretty tired anyway. I've got to get up really early tomorrow to do some blood work for a doctor's appointment. So I'll still be online and chatting with folks. If you want to join my art Discord, just let me know. And I will see you next time. I stream on... Let me do my ending here. The ending is, thank you to my members, first of all, of course. Past and present, you have helped me raise a little bit of money for my cat Nala's cardiology appointments and stuff. And then I'm going to be streaming my art Sunday afternoon around noon. So I'll be working on some of my project that I've been working on, maybe some new sketches. I've got an art trade I really need to finish. So yeah, I will update on my Patreon and whatnot for that. So be sure to follow me at ArtGhosts, ARTGH0STS. And I will see you Sunday. Thank you. Have a good night.